Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Love in Paradise. Season 2, episode 7.
The bottom
line. I wish we had like dramatic music.
I know, right? Dun, dun, dun.
Although this was seriously not like a dramatic episode.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was a little bit boring.
Except for Gabby and Abby, but you know.
That was sad. Okay, I have another exciting part that I'll bring up later as we go in order.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
As a very loud motorcycle passes by in front of my building.
Really? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was really loud. So
New York City has no fucking respect for our podcast.
No, and you know who else has no fucking respect for our podcast?
Who?
I love that after lockup fans out there. Do you guys remember Chevelle? I know you're gonna have to think.
Here, let me give you a visual aid. There you go.
Chevelle. Quaylon's Chevelle. You'll remember Quaylon before you remember Chevelle, I bet. Well, she has no respect for our podcast. Why, you may ask? Tell her, Brianna.
Because she stood us up twice, and like we were sitting here online waiting for her.
And her second cousin, manager, emailed us.
Honest to God, I can't stand that shit. All I want to say to people is just remember, we have a podcast and an audience, and we will tell them all about you.
Yes, we will tell them all about you.
No thanks, you're off our list.
Yes, we don't want you on our list, first of all. And Brianna and I have lives, and we don't have time to be sitting around waiting for you, Chevelle.
I know. I have a job, and Mary and I were both cooking things because we have lives during the day.
We have shit to do, I
had to put my hair up for this shit.
I'm sorry we're not busy filming, Chevelle.
Anyway, whatever.
But this is not about Chevelle. This is about love in paradise. As you can tell by my background, I'm on the beach.
Yes, so I'm on the beach, but I don't need to prove it with the background.
Right, you don't need to prove it with the background.
Thank God, because I'm too lazy to put up my fucking backdrop. Really hard work. Okay, let's get started, shall we?
Fuck you, Chevelle, is all I have to say, but let's get started.
Language. Okay, let's start with Ariana and Sherlon, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Okay. This was so cringeworthy.
This is the meeting of the moms.
Can you imagine? I mean, I'm not saying sure. First of all, I salute Sherlon for constantly telling the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe he does have commitment issues. Okay. So
he does.
A lot of us do. He hasn't tried to hide that.
No, he
Ariana feels like he's been leading her on. I do not. I feel, at least from everything we've seen on camera, which we know is not the whole truth, but seriously, he has never tried to act like he wants to marry her. This is her little fantasy, which frankly, I don't know why she's so hung up on this guy. Like, seriously? So anyway, both of the moms get together with them, and like all the women just gang up on Sherlon.
Oh yes, it was like 3 versus 1. He was like, "Oh my God!"
Wouldn't you freak out though?
Yes, I would freak the fuck out. How's he? He wanted to climb under the table. Especially when his mom
he had to fake cry by the end.
Yeah,
it was like the fakest cry. I know.
When his mom was like, "What are you going to do, Sherlon? You need to settle down."
Yeah, are you gonna wait till you're 50?
Yes. Yes.
Some people aren't made to settle down, and I don't feel like he has misled her. I don't feel like he has led her on. I don't feel like he's misled her. And in this conversation, he's basically like, yeah, I told you a whole lot of shit at the beginning,
right?
Because you were vacation V.
Exactly.
And now then you got pregnant, shit got serious. He's like really honest. Now I'm not saying that's a pleasant thing. I'm saying he was honest and Ariana was deluded and didn't want to hear anything else. Ariana,
Yes.
okay. Ariana.
Ariana. No,
Jesus fucking
Ariana.
Christ. Okay.
Ariana's in
Just
Love in
making sure.
Paradise. Ariella is 90 Day Fiance with
Jesus.
Benny.
Okay.
Both got vacation D. Both got pregnant on vacation.
You're right. What are these things?
I know you're not so active on the social media, but I did some memes.
I did see that meme,
right?
okay? And it
Yes.
actually, I had to be like, wait, what? What? Oh, I get it. Yeah, no, I did see that.
Yes.
How you
so
like that? I saw it, little miss. Yes, I got
what
it.
does Ari,
Yes, yes,
Kalani,
yes.
and Ariana all
No,
have in
you
common?
said Kalani walked so
Right.
that these two could run. Okay, see, I actually did read it. Yeah, I'm trying so hard. You should fire me.
No, I don't want to fire you because I love you so
suck.
much.
I love you so much too. Anyway, so I did feel bad for Sherlon because that was a big gang up. No,
Yes.
I feel bad for Ariana too, but for different reasons. I feel bad for her because she's stupid. Like,
And she's really young and stupid.
she's
Like,
really young and stupid. And I feel bad for her that she's a single mom, but like, did you really believe this dude at the swingers club when he's like, oh, I love you, baby? He said that until you got pregnant. Like,
of course.
I mean, I feel sorry for her that she got pregnant and the dad lives in another country, but like, you can't build a relationship from that. It
And
doesn't
I'm
work
sorry
like
that she was dumb enough to believe that she could build a relationship out of something like that.
So the moms aren't having it, and good for them, you know.
Yes, yes. So,
and I thought Sherlon's mom, I appreciated how sympathetic she was to Ariana. Like, she was really kind
yes,
and,
yes.
you know, compassionate towards her, which
To the
I
point
think is
that
a
she
nice
was-
thing.
To the point that she was yelling at her son.
I'm like wondering what would I do in her place? I mean, I don't know. I would defend my kid to the death. I'd be like, Dylan, did you tell her that you loved her and you wanted to marry her? Did you lie to her? You know what I mean? And if he said, yes, I told her, I'd be like, why? And if he was like, because I was really scared I'd never see my child, I would be like, okay, but still not okay. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
exactly.
I would probably, at least she didn't ask any clarifying questions.
No.
But it sounded like she had her own shit. She's like, because I would want someone to care about me like that. Well, we all would, of course. It doesn't mean like every guy who works at a swingers club is going to be there for you.
I know.
Just saying.
Just saying.
So did you think if he misled her?
I mean, in the beginning, he might have misled her to think that they were serious relationship material. But she, like I said, I feel sorry that she was dumb enough to believe it. The fucking guy works at a swingers club in Jamaica. Brianna, come on.
And he's quite a bit older. And I do believe he's taken his fatherhood seriously. I'm not saying I'm like some big Sherlon fan, but I just don't feel like it was as nefarious as they were making it sound at all.
No.
Anyway, but then he admits to misleading her, but he's like, he's like, I charmed you into thinking I wanted something serious when I didn't. But like, he just wanted to get in her pants. Like,
right.
And if you weren't so stupid, you would have noticed that. Like,
exactly.
That's what men do. I'm not saying it's right, but like, that's
or
how
not taking it so seriously, like thinking you're going to build a long-term relationship out of it just because he says some sweet things. And
but then he's like, I got my heart broken when I was 16 and I have PTSD. Okay, I do.
Yeah, like, okay,
that was
dude,
stupid.
That's like grasping for straws, dude. Come on.
I know. And Ariana's right. Yeah, like, dude, we all got our hearts broken. We were 16, but we got right back up on that horse.
Exactly.
Dummy.
So,
but I'm not really buying that. But he says he promises to make it work, or to try to make it work.
Right, because he owes it to his son, at least. To try to make it work.
Death. He's going to lose his kid. I'm glad he cares. I'm glad he cares enough. But
I'm glad he cares enough too.
Okay, let's move on because it wasn't really that interesting.
And no, it wasn't.
So Amber and Daniel next. She's a mess. And even I'm annoyed.
She had a drunken meltdown. Okay.
Well, first she's like hanging out in kimonos with her buddy,
I know.
wasted. Like, I don't know what kind of thing they're doing with all the cat treats. Like,
I
she was
know.
like she acted like it was Daniel's fault that he didn't leave the lid on the cat treats. But like a minute ago, they were playing some kind of game called Cat Parade or something.
I know,
Like,
right? Like what the? Yeah,
they
I
were
know.
wasted.
They were wasted. They were
How
wasted.
annoying.
She
I don't
had
like
a drunken
I don't like
meltdown.
drunk Amber. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you imagine my point of view and everything I've given up? Well, dude, you knew what
I'm a
you were signing up
driver.
for.
I'm a teacher. I'm a translator. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a cook. I'm a sister.
Did you ever watch that show In Living Color a long time
Yes,
ago?
yes.
The one Jamaican Me Crazy or whatever it was. He's like, you
Yes.
got 10 job, man.
Yes.
I got 20 job, man. I'm taxi driver. I'm cashier.
Yes.
Like, that's how I felt. Like, she's like, and he's like, you knew what you signed up for. And she's like, I didn't know.
I
Yes,
didn't
you
know.
did, bitch. You knew
I didn't know.
he wasn't gonna get his green card for a long time.
But I didn't know.
Liar. And she needs to let loose.
It's so stressful.
I feel bad for him because
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than having someone who like agreed to this say basically you're a leech, because that's way that's mean. And all these chicks do this. I hate this. I really do. So the next day he gets up to go play softball and all you see are these fucking abs and he's putting on these tight pants. And I was like, still not beating hard. That guy is cute.
He's still my beating hard. Woo-hoo, I'm having a hot flash.
Mark Armstrong says, Amber, I'm full of more cacao than a constipation victim. I don't understand the joke. Mark, we're not very smart. You don't have to use smaller words. Anyway, I felt bad for Daniel. I'm firmly on his side, even though he is a little prissy and he annoys me from time to time. Once he put on those pants, I was just like, you say whatever you want, love. You are a hottie. Tell me he didn't look good in those pants.
He looked really good in the pants. And out of everyone, I think he's the least offensive and least annoying.
I agree with you. And then you hear this story that he was about to be like pro baseball player and got shot by the police twice. Right? That's heavy. So crazy. I know. I felt really bad for him.
I know.
And I think it was sweet that there's like this, community that is there for him, and they're like, that's why we do this, that's why we get together,
right?
So
and American women are crazy and they're impatient and
but they're also like, listen, dude, vacation V
yes is way
doesn't
different.
Mean you should take it seriously, and that is the takeaway, people.
Yes,
ladies, gents, and anyone in between.
Yes.
Don't fuck someone on vacation, then bring them home. I'm sorry.
Exactly. No,
it's not. Okay, let's move on. There's really nothing here. So let's talk about the threesome, shall we?
The threesome. Hi.
Thoughts?
I don't like this. And Abby is just
trying to backfill. She's just like covering up for herself and
and just digging, and I hope Gabby eventually leaves her because
she's a liar.
She's a
snake.
She's
a cheater.
She's a snake.
Yeah.
She is a damn snake.
Mark says Daniel is not only the male head of the crib he shares with Amber, he's also technically Ashton's landlord. Yeah, bitch. Ashton, get it together.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool to have fun with your friends, but like you are emasculating this man on television. That's just not nice.
No, it's not.
Really
not. Not at all.
Anyway, so Rodney, Frankie's friend, like, why have we not heard from Frankie again?
Because
Frankie's gonna
Frankie's
show up.
hiding. Frankie's fucking
Why is
hiding.
Frankie such a fucking pussy?
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Why
We
is
saw
Frankie
him,
such a
we
pussy?
see him buying a ring and then he just doesn't come.
Yes.
And we don't hear him call and like, but Abby is a
he just
hypocrite.
blocks Abby. He blocks everybody. He sends his friend.
He's a pussy.
He's
Frankie's
a pussy.
a fucking pussy.
Frankie is a pussy.
Yeah.
Abby is a snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Gabby should run
needs-
for her damn
exactly,
life.
needs to get the fuck away from this
Even if
ball.
she only does like have half dreads. I appreciate the fashion boldness. I do.
Yes.
How many people have you ever seen that have a do like that? I
No.
think she's original. She's an
I think
artiste.
she's original. She is.
Yeah, I
original.
like it. And so then, yeah, they're like in the restaurant. I see in the notes that you put something in here. Was Abby drinking 3 shots in a row? I couldn't figure that out either. I was like, is that Chaser? She's got 3 shot glasses. And I was like,
what the hell is
I was
she
like,
doing?
why don't I have any more liquor? No, seriously. She
right?
was
What
like,
was that? Right?
I don't know. I thought maybe they're chasers, unless
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Brianna. I don't know. But yeah, she, Abby feels like Frankie deceived her. But Abby, you have no right to have any feelings in any of this because you're a big ass shady snake.
It's really fucking, now she's like all hurt.
Yes.
I felt bad for Gabby, I think, but also to me, this is a cautionary tale. This is why polyamory is difficult to manage, and threesomes always turn out with someone feeling left out.
Oh,
I will
yes.
stand by that. Just, I tried it. Maybe
That's
more than 5 times. So like every time it went wrong. That's right.
It's a crowd.
It doesn't work. Anyway, so but Gabby's right. She's like, we were together for 10 years. And you're telling me you have the same intensity of feeling that you did for me with this dude who you knew for 5 days.
5 months. 5, yeah, right. And
5 days they were with him.
And then you were talking to him for 5 months. And in 5 months, you grew feelings for him on the same wavelength that you have for me. And you've been with me for 10 years.
I don't understand.
I don't get it either. Like, how can you say that your love is as intense for Frankie as it is for Gabby?
What do you think her angle is?
I think Abby just wants to come to the States.
And then she's trying to convince Gabby, well, I was going to bring you along.
Right.
Doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work.
Our
like
immigration laws are different. It doesn't work
Right.
like that. That's bullshit.
Exactly. It is
Yeah.
bullshit.
And Gabby will never forget. They left it a bit unclear, right? We really don't know, are they staying together or not?
No.
But talk about telenovela, which is what you were talking to me about before. Telenovela style. This dialogue between them was so scripted. Did you notice? It was like really like, I expected it to be like to have music and cut a commercial. Total telenovela. Like it was such a stilted dialogue.
Yes, or like
it was
telenovela
like
style.
I'm not even sure this a real people like
last week when she was crying and everybody was upset. I was just like waiting, like you said, for them to cut to a Spanish commercial. Like,
yeah, no, it's a whole lot of bullshit.
It is a whole lot of bullshit.
Let's see what Mark has to say. He's very chatty tonight.
Yes, Mark, you're very chatty tonight.
Okay, this is how Daniel can fix Amber and Ashton. 1, retain pro bono legal counsel with Florida A&M SOL. Okay. Have Florida A&M SOL draw up a lease agreement. I'll tell you, I really
just
felt
like
bad
Hamza. Just like Hamza.
for Daniel, like, he's just like wants to go back to Costa Rica and surf, and I am with him on this. This is bullshit. Anyway, this Abby, Gabby, and Frankie thing, I think it's fake.
Yeah. It feels.
I think that was just like very sensationalist. Like they're like, let's get it. But I mean, I think this is literally a made up relationship.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about
where the fuck is Frankie? That's all I want to know. Where the fuck is Frankie?
I know. Unless he's gonna pop up next week, Frankie speaks.
I know. Ooh, dun dun dun.
Let's schedule an interview with Frankie and let
Oh.
him stand us up 5 times, like
Sure.
like Chevelle Moore. Yeah.
Chevelle Moore of Love After
Hi,
Lockup.
Susu. We see you there.
Hi, Susu. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Hey, thank you that you're loving the live. We appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
Kimmy. All right, let's talk about the couple that everybody wants to talk about.
Yes, the 2 tops.
Carla. Sounds like a band.
Not the 4 tops. I was gonna say not the 4 tops, but the 2 tops.
Carlos and Valentine. I know, I just have to say the cutest. Okay, Carlos, I know that you watched this. I'm still really sorry about what I said about you.
Brianna's still apologizing.
I'm really sorry.
Ago.
So here's what I want to say that's really nice about you. That was so cute. How he's like, well, he upset me, but
yes.
Have you seen my man shirtless? What
yes, I know.
Look at all that. That was so cute. I loved his love.
Yes,
that was really, really cute.
Yes.
He's like,
really
this
cute.
dude can't paddle for shit, but who
Nope.
cares? Just look at him.
Just look at him.
So then they have the conversation about both being tops. And remember I said I didn't want to talk about how fucked up the party was I went to yesterday. It was sort of like that, but with like 70-year-old lesbians, like 20 of them.
Great.
Like they had a comedian making jokes about her vagina lips, and we're like, exit stage left. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Like, I don't want to hear how there's no penetration in your lip. Like, it's just like
yes,
TMI.
I know. La 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 la.
Like, we already know what the problem is, but like, would you be on TV talking like getting specific about your sexual relationship with your man?
No.
I would be divorced.
No, I would not be talking about it. No fucking way. But of course, Carlos's solution is for them to take turns, right? And Valentine's solution is just to bring a third party into the relationship.
Yeah.
Brianna, what the fuck? It's like every opportunity he gets, let's bring a third one in.
I mean, do you want to end up like Abby, Frankie, and Gabby?
You know, take a lesson from.
But now this was kind of amazing what happened next, which was like, he's like, listen, dude, we haven't been together long. We're still shaky as a couple. Like, we should wait until we get it together, until there's some security in our relationship before we start bringing in some nice, fresh, young ass.
Exactly.
And Valentine's like, I get it.
Yes.
I came here to propose to him, and
I get it.
Guess I can wait until I get back to the United States, fuck some young guy.
I'll put a 3-year time limit on it. If he doesn't agree within 3 years, then I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Like, what? Brianna, doesn't make sense to you.
I still just think it's crazy the way they talk about Valentine being polyamorous, and they talk about it like it was something he was born with. Like, weren't you surprised to find out that you were born polyamorous? It's like, you can actually make a choice about this. Is a lifestyle choice. This isn't like, oh, I'm gay or I'm bi or I'm trans. It's like, I'm polyamorous. No, that's a lifestyle choice. Sorry.
Yes, it's a lifestyle choice. Definitely
a lifestyle choice. Have a wandering eye, and you like, okay, so if you're really into polyamory, then get the male equivalent of a sister wife who's down with that shit.
There you go.
Or you get another polyamorous individual. Like, these guys are not compatible. I wish they were. That would be a lovely, happy story. But like,
but they're not
Okay,
compatible. We
nobody
know they're not
wants to get fucked
compatible.
in the ass.
No,
And
they're both bitches. They're both bitches.
They're both alpha bitches.
Alpha bitches. I mean, this is not going to work.
And my other message for these guys is like, come on, who hasn't had to take it up the ass when they didn't want to?
That's
Man
the
up,
damn
man
truth.
up, motherfucker.
That's the damn truth. I mean, we take it up the ass.
You do what you gotta do.
I mean, what the
grab
fuck?
the lube, motherfucker. That's sometimes it's part of a good relationship.
Lube
Do
it up, baby.
Taking it up the ass when you really need to.
Lube it up, honey. Lube it up.
Men, that's a lot. Just come live our lives. You'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much where we should leave it, huh?
Yes, I think.
Thanks for saying we're hilarious, Susu.
Thank you, Susu. Love you, girl. Thank you,
girl. We love doing this. It's super fun, and we love when you guys give comments. It's like we'll all coffee talk about it. It's
yes,
fun.
coffee talking.
Coffee talk.
Do we have anything else to say about these fools?
I do not. Just let's leave it on the buy some lube, and everybody just realize you got to take it up the butt sometimes.
Here you go. Lube it up and just take it up the butt.
Take it from married ladies. We know how this goes.
Yep. And that's how
once a year on your anniversary, lube it up.
Lube it up and take it up the butt. And that's all you can do.
You'll be over it the next day, trust me.
All right, guys.
I know it just sounds like I'm being gross, but I'm literally telling the truth. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Please tune in tomorrow. Not for our interview with Chevelle Moore, who is.
No, definitely not for an interview with Chevelle Moore.
And also don't come on our don't make plans to interview with us on our show and then not show up, because you will be sorry about the next video Mary makes about you.
Yes, definitely. You will be
sorry. That's called foreshadowing right there.
Yes.
Mark says, even with the physical intimacy, Carlos is inching up. What? Up on loud blips on the gator. I don't understand what that means. He's gay. And next week, he's going to tell his sister. Good for you, honey.
Yes. Good for you, Carlos. Yes.
I know. I'm sorry that it has to be that difficult for you. If you lived in my neck of the woods, it would be easier for you. And I'm sorry. I think it. Kimmy Ann says, most definitely all teenage. Oh, I thought see this when I don't put on my glasses to read things. I thought she was saying she was going to have to take it up the butt tomorrow. Could happen. There are worse things that can happen
tomorrow. Tuning in.
Thank you. We won't talk about butt sex tomorrow. Chances are, I haven't watched this week's episode of 90 Day Fiance yet.
Susie, Susu. I'm watching 90 Day UK.
Did it start already?
Yes, it's on Discovery Plus. It's on Discovery Plus. And I'm going to be doing something because Brianna's too busy, but I'm going to be doing something.
She's cheating on me with another woman. That's what's actually happening.
With Jenny from the UK.
Not Jenny from the block.
No, so Jenny from the UK.
Yeah. Anyway, I support this.
Yes.
So I'm podcast polyamorous. So I'll share you. And I have a new job. So, well, I love you and I love you guys.
Yes, we love you guys.
Thanks for being here, and we will see you back tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow for 90 Days Say What, and watch out for 90 Day UK during the week.
And check out Mary's upcoming Word on the Street.
Word on the Street. Yes.
Word on the Street, bitches. Find out what we have to say about Chevelle's possibly ex or current squeeze. Quaylon. Carlos is the biggest open in closet secret in Colombia. Just saying, have to agree with you.
Yes,
I was looking at him talking about telling his sister, and I'm looking at that handlebar mustache, and I'm like, guess I've never been to the Castro, because that's kind of like, might as well just wear a rainbow flag t-shirt, considering that mustache. I don't know. I do think like things are different here. Anyway, it is hard in Latin America. That's all there is
Yes,
to
it
it.
is. It is.
Okay. Well,
All
have a
right,
good night,
guys.
everyone. See you back
Thank
here next
you.
time. Bye.
Bye.